What the fuck is going on here? Oh. Yeah, Ice and Gang asked me to make sure I let them know that I got home safe and sound. Called them as soon as I got home. Okay. So, let me get this thing out of the way. Fuck, my foot. My foot's starting to bother me again. Ow. I can't believe how that bled. It was just a blunt plastic piece too that I hit that on. Really? Free. That's the only way I was going to get it. Free. I wasn't going to pay for a fucking mouse pad. Really? No thanks. See what this looks like. Pretty sure I know what it looks like. This is about the size I wish I... Nah, actually, I could handle some about that. This is about the size I really am. Wishful thinking, really am. Actually, I don't wish I was that big. I think I'd be scaring bitches away. Actually, I know I would. Oop. Oh, what the fuck? Team solo mid? Well, that's okay. That's a big ass mouse pad, that's for sure. I mean, there's the keyboard. Here's the mouse pad. It's a pretty big mouse pad. Or, for even more size comparison, X-Acto knife. Free mouse pad if anyone wants to meet me over at Ice's the next time I go up there. Free box. Mouse pad box. If anyone wants to meet me. What? Shit. So this is all the paperwork and shit. Like, I'm not 100% sure what is actually in this. Power cord. I got the remote controls for the RGB lighting. Power cord. Can't get enough of these. Oh, this thing's a beast. No idea what the fuck this thing is. I'm guessing this might be for the hard drive. Not sure, but it was just in there like that. First thing I want to point out on this is that a lot of people that I've seen, the complaints, are pretty fucking hardcore. But I guess I kind of can't blame them. The one thing is, unfortunately, they make you pay for the stuffing that they use to hold the graphic. Oh, listen to my eye. Here, I'll show you. That's my fucking eye. Oh, fuck you, bitch. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. If you could read my mind, no. Sniper Gang. Scuff Mickey Mouse is 10 cocks down. And he couldn't hurt my eye if he even tried. He's a little bitch. Where was he? Where was he? Where was Mr. Mouth? You know how many people you know how many times I announced I was going up there? No Mr. Mouth. Nope. He wouldn't do shit up. He could kick it as hard as he wanted. He's a fucking twig. He can't hurt shit. He can't hurt anything. Hey man. Hey dog. Anyway. Back to the unboxing. He's a bitch. Okay, so another one. Don't know what this is. I don't know if it's a repeat. Anyway, the people that bitch kind of got a lot to bitch about in a way. I mean, they ordered PCs to be delivered, and it's delivered without. You know, they charge you to put the extra foam, the custom insulated foam that they squirt inside this bag that's inside, and it kind of encases the motherboard a little bit, but the graphics card more than anything, so it's not yanking and pulling down on the motherboard. I scoped this thing out briefly before I came home, but you'll see what I'm talking about. Don't know what this is either. Piece of plastic. Fuck if I know. All this stuff, I don't know what any of it is, but I do know what this is. That's my RGB remote control. For how many different lights, I do not know. Oh yeah, if you're pissed off and you're in here already, be prepared to get really pissed off. So this is a bag, that probably weighs 3 pounds or so. This is just the beginning of the unboxing. This thing's a lot heavier than I thought it was going to be. I'll even give you I'll even give one of you bitches this thing too, if you want it. Next time I go up to Ice's, you got enough balls to meet me there. There you go. You can have this if you'd like. Gaming mouse pad. I'll never use it. Old ass man. Hating on scuffed Mickey Mouse. Well, okay, so that's just ingenious. I mean, you actually pointed out that I'm old. Ooh. Wow. Really really bright there. Okay. I'm guessing the games that came with this are downloadable. This is the motherboard box. ASRock. Are you all anal like me? If I view, what the fuck are you talking about? Yeah, I'm guessing you probably were here earlier. Are you as anal as I am and keep your bags around and shit? I used to do that all the time, and it's like, you know what, man? It took me a long time to get over that shit, but I finally did. I still got my fucking Bluetooth in. And, finally, after I got over it, it's like, yeah, I would just... Because I was so anal about, like, the resale value and shit, and it's like, eh. Oh, fuck me. Okay, this thing is way heavier and bigger than I thought it was going to be. Fuck. Alright. Fuck me. Tired, my body hurts. Still got a fucking splinter in my foot. I'm like, whatever. I gotta see, for having picked this up at the manufacturer there at the company, it was packed pretty fucking good, man. So I'm assuming this is probably how they ship it too, like wherever you are. Okay, that stuff's it's in there pretty good. Here's the instructions on how to use everything. So that's what I'm talking about. I'm not sure if you can see that. Yeah, you can see it under there. Under that glass. That one side glass. That's one side so far. Uh-oh. This stuff is scratched. Maybe it might just be the material on the outside of it. That could be. This is the Panzer case, the Cougar Panzer. You guys wouldn't know what a Cougar is. And I intend on making this very, very brief. Okay, so this is the material I was talking about. When they ship it to you, they charge you 20 bucks for this. I opted out since I was going to be picking it up, but I see that it's in there. I really hope they didn't think they were going to charge me for that. I really hope they don't think they're going to charge me for that. These are very weighty, although I know some cases come with where these are, you can't get these out. Well, without like prying them out. But these are very hefty, so pretty good little bolt nut dealies. The finger loose, finger tight. And this is supposed to be tempered. I've seen someone say before that they got theirs was acrylic, the glass. This is acrylic. I expect them to. I'm probably going to refund the whole machine and just get one from their competitor right down the street. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure yeah, you can see the scratches and shit. I'm pretty sure that's that's on the tint material. The glass is tinted, and that I can't remember what this shit's called that they lay over it. Okay, very weighty, very weighty. Ooh, I like the sleeving already on the cables. That's pretty damn good for, you know. Oh, and also I had just gotten, actually I've had these for about 2 months, and I didn't touch them until 3 days ago. Best pair of headphones I've ever had. And I used to buy these, which were about 20 bucks. And they lasted me probably 8 years. And these are used on the set of many movies. Come on. These are actually quite good, but ew, what the fuck? I mean, you could see just a difference in the bulk. What the fuck, really? Just the bulk alone. And these are very weighty. This is like a rubber right here, the slider, and so it grips. And these have the 180 turn as well. Actually, it's a 90. And these do as so do these. Obviously, these do not have a mic. These do. Oh, the other thing is, as well, as far as 5 viewer, 2 viewer, I don't give a flying fuck if nobody's in here. That doesn't mean shit to me. It's like you see me begging for the donos, right? Oh god. So here's the stuff I'm talking about. Yeah, I like the cabling sleeve already. I mean, for nothing, that's pretty good. That's much better than you'll get from any kind of proprietary, like my Lenovo that I'm actually using on this right now. Okay, yeah, that was not mashed in there. That sure looks like it was the you know, the stuff I was talking about was literally this, the bag put inside the tower, the case, and it was, you could tell it was sprayed filled with whatever this shit is. I saw someone open it, and they had to wedge it out between the graphics card and the fans there. They were like, they really had to get it out, but that was shipped across country. Okay, so there's that. It's an RX 580, 3 120s, 3 120s. I got the 2 8s of the 16 gig. Did you suck ice, bad dick, bitch? Okay. Yes, of course I did. Why wouldn't I have? Dirt? Of course. So nice his dick is for. These are 2 8s. This is the i7 8700 Z370 Killer ASRock RX 580 2 8s i7 I think it's the crux of it, really. This thing is a tank. It was so fucking, it weighs so much it's not even funny. So let's see if I can get this off of here without fucking anything up. Because there's even more insulation down here along the sides here. It looks like it's packed really well to ship, but not really. I don't know, I guess the motherboard and the processor were kind of protected. I probably wouldn't be too happy with it. I had seen someone before open theirs, and this was literally sagging. The graphics card was like sagging way down, which is like, yikes, really? I got the 580 because it's not really much of a major card, and I like the dual fans. I don't know, I'm terrified about overheating, but I'm not going to overclock this at all. I doubt that I'll even have the slightest interest in overclocking, but who knows? It's just something, I don't know. But I got this for, I got the motherboard for upgradability. I've already got 2 6s in my Lenovo that's sitting over there. I don't know that I can use that in here, just in case. The case is upgradable. Processor can, you know, have an upgraded motherboard. Motherboard can have an upgraded processor. Definitely an upgraded graphics card, and there's plenty of room for it. I got a. There's supposed to be a 2 terabyte hard drive in here that I'm probably not even going to use. It was free as well, and there's some SSD in here. I think it's 120 gigs, something, I can't remember. But SSD, that's the shit. That's where I want to start getting everything on SSD. Even my terabyte external that I have on my PC isn't SSD, and I definitely want to do that. Is that dust? What is that? Oh, it's a light. Oh, maybe it's not a light. Yeah, that's a light. Reflection. I don't know what the fuck it's from, but that's not dust. That's light reflection. That's good. I wanted to get fans everywhere, to keep it as cool as I possibly can, and it looks like I'm going to be able to do that. I didn't want to go with CyberPower case because it's not name brand. You know, it's not. It's basically proprietary with CyberPower. Not really. It's not. I mean, it's just I didn't want to get. I was trying to go with as little as I could from the shipper and the the builders. And I did, for the most part, but nothing else offered as much ventilation and as much lighting. I didn't want any lighting at all, but I was like, you know what? If I'm going to get lighting at all, then I'm going to get as much as I can. And the same with ventilation. It was like, well, no, I did want a lot of ventilation, and it was also like glass. I was like, I don't want glass, but you know what? If I do, might as well get as much as I can. However, I could have gotten more glass on top with a different case, but I didn't. And then the different case would have been less ventilation. And as you can see from this, there's really not a lot of cabling going on for ventilation issues. Some people say there is issues when you have more cable. Some people say it's not. I know from life experience, 50 fucking years old, the more you have in the path of the ventilation flow, the more likely you are to have fucked up ventilation. I'm hot. Okay, so I went with glass, and I cannot believe, I can't remember if it's one-sided or two-sided glass. And I went with a bunch of fans. They threw in 3 free. They threw in, there's supposed to be a mouse in here. They threw in a mouse for free. They threw in a mouse pad for free, or at least I think. I'll have to check my invoice again. Also, I'm not going to, like I was saying earlier, I'm not going to pay 20 bucks for this when I went and picked it up. That's one of the whole reasons I picked it up. Fans free, hard drive free, mouse pad free. I think the mouse was free. And the fans that were free, I think I switched out they're both, one was CyberPower, one was some other brand I couldn't find shit about. I can't even remember the name of it. But the Intel, the processor fan, right there, is basically the stock kind. It didn't affect the price too much. This was for about $1,200 for this build, and it was initially, I found it from Tech Deals. He was offering this build, and then I went and tweaked some things on it a little bit after I started learning a little bit more about it. Okay, well, there's no mouse in that. I do not believe that I have a mouse in this. Okay, that's pretty light plastic. This looks like it's metal, but that's plastic. And there's not much room to grip up here, other than from the bottom. So I'm going to have to go from the bottom, I guess. Much, much heavier than I would have imagined. Fuck. And it is dual-sided glass. My favorite color is pink. If I can get any kind of pink lighting here, that's what I intend to do. Okay, it tells you how to take the glass out. So obviously this side's going to be all fucked up with cabling. And if I remember correctly, you got to hold the glass in. Oh no, there's clips down here on this side, but the other side didn't have these. I don't know what the what was it? I'm keeping my fingers down here just in case. Okay, so you got to bend this out of a. See how these come in here? Well, those are rubber too. I like that. How they fit in. Well, down there on the bottom, you got to kind of snap them out. And that's where all the cabling is. Not very pretty, but I don't give a shit. Especially back here. That's fine. It's hidden enough for what I'm looking for. That's for damn sure. They actually did a pretty damn good job of cabling on this, considering that, you know, they're not... Considering that they weren't trying to very hard to hide any of it. That didn't sound very good. So yeah, I can see the SSD in here. I can see the hard drive. That's the 2 terabyte that I don't need. I thought they were going to give me that in a separate package. I'm going to need to wait until I get better light for that. So the protective film Brian, hey man, thanks for swinging by. I do not know. I didn't see. I saw very few people up there. Yeah, I actually saw more people than I expected. So that's the protective film. And then there's some on the other side as well. Again, I'll wait until tomorrow or whenever to do this. I just wanted to make this nice and brief because I got to sit the fuck down and start chilling out a little bit. But that should be nice. It should be, considering I've now got a gaming PC. I've got the gaming headset with the mic, and I also have a very decent hang on a second. Oh, you're fucking shitting me. That was a ton of pills. I've got a very good webcam as well. That also has a pretty damn good mic on it. So as far as being able to stream, the hardware's there. As far as being able to stream with the right internet, it's not really there. Check this shit out. This was on the little mini tripod that came with the webcam. Some kind of a little magnet. Logitech has no idea what it is. And it's a pretty good little magnet too. I have no idea what it could have fallen off of or whatever. Alright. Well, let's see. Toshiba. That's what I have in my external right now. Here's the SSD. 250 gig SSD. I'll probably never use, because I tend to play one game at a time. However, I will see, because I want to do this roleplay shit. Alright, well. Oh, these are... Oh, that's it. Rubber lined on the outside. Oh, that's what I want to check. One thing I definitely don't like, but this is what you get with gaming pretty for the most part, is ports on top of the computer. I don't like that just because my cabling goes from the front. The power button, the reset button. Okay, this has a lot more features and stuff that I thought it was going to have. But it's definitely a pretty cool case, I think. A little more beefy than I was wanting to get, but and my favorite color is pink, so I'm thinking about getting any kind of cabling inside done in pink. But the thing is, I think I strained my arm. If I can't get pink lights all the way around and it's going to conflict somewhere, then I don't even know if I'll do anything with the lighting. But yeah, that's pretty minimal cabling inside. I don't know that I'll even try covering that shit. Yeah, I don't know, maybe. I mean, there's a couple of them that I'd like to cover. The motherboard. And the, is that the hard drive? Yeah, I think so. I don't know what the fuck that's for. But, yeah, no mouse. And I gotta check my invoice to see if I paid for that extra protection stuff. All right, I'm out. Thanks for swinging by. Peace. God bless you. If you don't believe in God, God bless you.